Hi, it's Jane here. Now, I'm really excited. I'm actually in the studio surrounded by all these lights where I'm shooting the renovation course that's going to come out in a few months' time. And I've got to tell you, I'm so excited about it. However, first things first, you've probably heard that I'm pulling my 5 courses off the market to the public, the Your Property Success courses. Now, these have been supremely successful. I've had the most amazing feedback, and you can see some testimonials later about that. However, the reason I'm doing this is that I'm so excited about this renovation course and the quality of information. I just really want to upgrade, revise and revisit the 5 courses that I have. Now, I'm going to bring them back later in the year. They're going to be revised and there's going to be some more information in them. And you know, it's actually going to be at a higher price. However, more on that later. What I want to tell you right now is that the 29th of March 2013, those 5 courses are coming off the market. Now you can access those right now. The price is $9.95. It's usually nearly $1,500. You're already getting a 33% discount. For those who don't need the payment plan, I'm actually throwing in over $600 worth of DVDs. Now I've got some other bonuses as well that I'm going to tell you about a little bit later. But I just want to let you know that the reason I'm pulling this off is that I want to really focus on this renovation course and then get into revising and making the Your Property Success package a whole lot better when it comes back later in the year. So right now you can get yourself for $9.95 the Your Property Success 5 courses. They're available now for you till the 29th of March. After that, they're off the market. Now, as someone who buys those courses now, you have lifetime access to all the updates. All the updates that are going to come through in the rest of the year, you're going to have access to them, as well as having access now so you can start working on your material. Just as a summary, each of those 5 courses come with a manual that you can download to iPad or Kindle. They're about 100 pages each if you print them off. They also each come with about a 25-page workbook full of exercises for you to work through. So you really end up with a blueprint for your property investing future. Now, the 5 courses take you all the way from your goal setting through to buying the property, setting up your finance, locating the property, signing to settling, which a lot of people get caught up in, through to building your portfolio at the end, accessing equity and moving on. After all, you know, I did write a book, Your Property Success with Renovation, 2 properties, 1 renovation, $1 million in the bank. I've proven that it's possible. I can show how a typical family on a typical income can do that with just 15 years, and you can actually do it even sooner if you know all the right techniques. I'm really confident. I've spoken to a lot of people who have done this course who have found it really successful, and they've gone on to build their property portfolio. So, once again, it's coming off the market. Now, you might be one of those people whose partner's not quite aligned to you actually investing in property. And I understand that because that's not uncommon. There's a lot of people out there. One of the bonuses that I'm going to add in right now is the Overcoming the Fears of Property Investing course. So that you can share that with your partner as you go ahead and actually start learning about investing with this course. You know, it's one of those things where it's hard to actually go and invest in property when you're doing it alone. However, you know, I've got some techniques and some tools to show people how you can do this in low-risk ways. Because after all, losing your home or your nest egg is a worry for many people. And this course is going to help you get over that as well. In addition to that, I've got something that I'm really, really excited about sharing with you. For some of you, you may have seen my videos on how to define how to get from like 12,000 suburbs in Australia right down to the street level where you should be looking for your property. After all, I believe your property success is about finding the right property at the right price. Now, you need to know exactly where that is. In 2001, 2006, the census information came out, and I found this really nifty way of actually determining where exactly the streets were that renters lived and where owner-occupiers lived. Now, as an investor, I really wanted to know which streets the investors were buying in and the renters wanted to live in. It gave me a kind of a leg up in the market. So I had used all of my criteria to find the suburb, but now I had the actual street. What do you know? 2011, new census information. I was very excited about replicating this. However, when it came out at the end of 2012, they got rid of all the old process and they brought in this whole great, amazing system that I really found very hard to get around. In actual fact, I spent 3 months working with the people at Census in trying to extract this information so I could actually tell you how to actually find the right street to be buying in the suburb of your choice, i.e. where the renters want to live. This took a long time. I think I have over 17 emails that went backwards and forwards in trying to work this out. However, I cracked it. So I have now a tutorial that is going to go into my new renovation course. I can't wait to share that with you. However, for those people who buy this course now, as an additional bonus, I'm going to give you access to that straight away. Now, I have a few other bonuses coming along as well, and you'll probably see some emails about that. But right now, for $9.95, you're actually getting over $1,000 worth of bonuses as well. So look, I really can't tell you enough. The reason that I'm trying to make this so attractive to you is that I really want to affect the change of wealth for as many people and touch as many people as possible to give them the opportunity to create the wealth that I've seen that property as an investment vehicle has achieved for so many. So I encourage you, check out the courses, have a look at it. Remember, 29th of March, it's off the market.